Life Hacks Beyond Convention with Dee and Sonia.
And we're talking about this, and we're talking about costumes and how people won't wear costumes to parties and fun things. And then we've got religious groups that wear massive robes and always dress a particular way. And I was raised Anglican, so that's what I'm attaching that to. But also there's like Freemasons. They are really thingy about their costume. Granted, I guess they don't go out in public in it.
I don't think they'd call it a costume either.
No, probably not. Regalia. We'll call it regalia for the religious groups, which I think Masons probably is essentially a form of. So they wear all this stuff, but only in their little group. Whereas, we're talking about having fun and doing it publicly.
I'll never forget, as a teenager, I used to go to a youth group which was run by the Lutheran Church. And the pastor, he did the youth group, and we had so much fun. He was so down to earth. And I joined the choir at one point as well, I can remember, and I had the whole long white gown and the But the first time I went to the service, I will never forget, because I wasn't raised in a church family. So the only church I'd ever gone to was a Sunday school as a kid, but I'd never really actually gone to church anywhere. And even then, it was a Baptist. It wasn't the more liturgical type of religions like Lutheran. So I would just never forget the pastor come out in the full regalia. I did not expect it. See, I didn't know that's what. And then I was really embarrassed because I started laughing, but I knew that this was not appropriate. So there's this poor teenage Sonia there snorting, trying to stop the laughter from coming, because I was shocked. It was a shock
response, not
shock response. I'll just never forget that. And I eventually was able to just
pull it together.
To this day, I still remember the shock of this man who I'd just seen in jeans and, casual T-shirts or jumpers playing with us at youth groups. Not seeing him in the full, because it's really quite beautiful, like their regalia.
It is.
About it.
Yeah.
But it was so unexpected.
I have the reverse experience because I was raised High Church of England. I don't know who the Low Church is, but we called ours High Church. The church where my parents went to every Sunday, hungover as hell. So it was just weird to me, but I was used to the regalia and all the thing. But we had a 1 hour service and it was finished in an hour, and you did this and this and this and this and this, and then you left. So then years and years and years later, I went to a Baptist church, and we got to the hour, I'm like, bit over time, aren't they? And it went for 2 hours. And the opposite was just like, well, who's the priest? Which one of the normal blokes is the priest and all that sort of thing.
It's interesting, isn't it? Like, it's quite a divide, because even though we've got Catholics and Protestants, because if I'd been at a Catholic church, I would have expected some sort of, I wouldn't have known what that regalia was, but I would have known that there was something coming. It wouldn't have been a surprise.
Yeah, but you would have seen something about popes on TV at some stage in the news, or
But when we're sort of then we've sort of got the Protestant, and I think, well, the only experience I'd ever had was just Sunday school class in the little Baptist church, which wasn't actually the church anyway. And of course, that was all just casual.
Yes,
as far as it goes, everybody wore their best clothes to church, but it was still just normal clothes for the day. There was nothing regalia about it. So I just was completely shocked. I just didn't even know that churches outside of the Catholic Church did that. I think that was the thing. I just didn't know. You don't know, do you?
No,
I
no, until you know.
young, I would have just been a young teenager, and
Yeah,
you don't know what you
yeah,
don't know.
exactly. Oh dear.
Yeah. I mean, as an
Yeah.
adult now, I realise that we've got within the Protestants, we've got the quite liturgical, formal churches,
Mm,
and there's much
yeah.
less formal churches.
Yes. Yeah. There's a huge
Mm.
whole gamut from one extreme to the other
It
throughout
is, isn't there?
Christianity.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is. It
And
is.
everybody, yeah. And I guess my frustration is that each little group thinks that theirs is the only one. So a lot of the time, not always, but yeah, we're not in competition with each other. Yeah. So,
Mm.
and I had it from the other side as well when I joined the Baptist church that I joined then.
They're not brands, are they? But from a business perspective, it seems like we've
They
got,
nearly are.
we've got all these little brands in
Mm,
underneath it.
yeah. And
Yeah.
they are a business because their business is in to a degree, if you know what I mean. Like it's about finances.